أسعد الله صباحكم أصدقائي في الأردن الشقيق. إن الظروف الصحية التي مر بها العالم ومر بها الشعب الفلسطيني ومر بها الطلبة في فلسطين كانت عقبة خلال العامين الماضيين، ولكن استطعنا والحمد لله تجاوز هذه المرحلة. في الأوقات التي كانت تشتد فيها الإصابات بالفيروس كانت تغلق المدارس ويحول التعليم إلكتروني. كنا نشجع الطلبة باستمرار على التواصل معنا عبر منصة التيمز الخاصة بالوزارة للتعليم وإعطاء الطلبة دروسهم كاملة. وعندما كانت تفتح المدارس كنا نسير في المنهاج بشكل طبيعي مع وضع خطط والتركيز على المهارات الأساسية التي يحتاجها الطالب في الصفوف اللاحقة، مع أخذ الاحتياطات والإجراءات الوقائية اللازمة للحفاظ على سلامة وصحة الطلبة. إن شاء الله هذه الأزمة تزول وتفرج ونستمر في العملية التعليمية نحن وإياكم بشكل طبيعي. أشكركم أصدقائي في الأردن الشقيق.
Hi, I'm Buket Shahin from Istanbul, Turkey. Last year, we had some online classes, as you know, because of the pandemic days, and we were all online in the morning, afternoon, and in the evening. Because of my school program, we started our online classes at 8 o'clock and we finished at 2 o'clock. After the online classes, we sent our students some homework through Google Classroom. We used Google Classroom and we sent some homework through email, and we got the messages, the emails from them. We checked their homework. This was the academic part of our program, of our school program. We never stopped teaching and we never stopped our students for learning something. This was the academic process and it was successful. Our students went on learning through their program in all the lessons, but we had some issues, we had some difficulties in the psychological part. Our students had to stay at home as all the students in the world, in all the other countries. They had to stay, they had to sit down in the online classes all day. The internet, the connections were a problem in most of the schools, in most of the cities of my country, but we had to do that because of the pandemic days, and we did it in this effective way through some projects like e-evening, and we never stopped the communication with our students through Zoom, through WhatsApp, through Google Classroom, and we had some videos with them, and we had some tasks for the important days, for the special days in our country and also in our projects. It was a hard time, but we tried to make it effective with my students in my school. Thanks for listening.
Hi everyone, my name is Raja. I'm an EFL teacher from Tunisia. I would like to share my experience in education of my country, of course, with you. Well, actually, in the first wave of the coronavirus, we followed a lockdown. Unfortunately, schools were locked, so we could not contact our students. Personally, I've tried my best to keep an approach of blended learning in which we had synchronous and asynchronous activities. I've used a variety of tools such as the Nearpod, the Kahoot, to keep them motivated and engaged. Actually, now we are teaching face-to-face. Nonetheless, I'm still using the online approach. I think that the coronavirus has affected a lot of the educational systems all over the world. In Tunisia, basically because it's a developing country, so we lack the equipment. Even if we have them, they are very poor. Every teacher relies on himself, and hopefully it improves, if you want, the consistency of education between us and our students.
Hello, my name is Melachrini and I am from Greece. I am a primary school teacher, and last year was a very difficult year for my country because of COVID. We lived in a quarantine from November till May. It was 6 whole months. During this period, schools were closed, and we had to teach, to use distance learning and teaching. This was a very difficult situation for both children and teachers. We used a platform and there were a lot of problems because of the quality of the internet. Many of the students couldn't connect. Also, some of the teachers couldn't connect. This was a unique experience, not a good experience, but...
Good afternoon, my name is Tatiana and I'm an English teacher from Ukraine. I'm going to tell you how we teach our students during COVID pandemic. So, it depends on the number of students who can attend our school. If all the students are healthy, we have face-to-face learning. At the break time, we usually wear masks and clean everything around us. But at the lessons, we are usually without masks. When half of our school students become ill, then we organize distance learning. It means that every teacher is free to choose any methods, any applications for organizing distance learning. As for me, I like Zoom sessions or Zoom conferences for online teaching and Google Classroom application for explaining the material, for publishing the tasks and for checking students' home task. It's very convenient for me to use this application. It looks like a register. There are also sessions rooms for group work or pair work. I think it's perfect. It's a perfect tool for teaching English online. Of course, we have difficulties during the distance learning. Usually we have online lessons according to the timetable, and not all the students connect to our lessons. The reasons can be different. Some of them can have a bad internet connection, and the others are just ill or lazy. And not all of them switch on the video camera during the lesson. So it seems like we are teaching pictures, not real people.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تعرض العالم في الآونة الأخيرة لجائحة وبائية كان لها أكبر الأثر في تغيير نمط الحياة التقليدية بمجالاتها المختلفة. وقد كان لهذه الجائحة آثار واضحة على جميع مجالات الحياة بوجه عام، والمجال التربوي على وجه الخصوص، حيث توقفت المدارس عن العمل كإجراء احترازي لهذه الجائحة، وانتقل التعليم من التعليم الوجاهي إلى التعليم عن بعد. وكانت دولة الكويت ضمن الدول التي لجأت إلى التعليم عن بعد إثر هذه الجائحة، رغم التحديات القانونية والدستورية والتقنية التي كان يواجهها هذا النوع من التعليم. أضف إلى ذلك نقص البنية التحتية التكنولوجية والتعقيدات الكبرى في تدريس أكثر من 700 ألف متعلم عبر التعلم عن بعد. إلا أنه في نهاية المطاف أعلنت وزارة التربية إلزام كافة المراحل الدراسية المنطوية تحت لوائها سواء المدرسية أو الجامعية بالتعلم عن بعد، وإغلاق كافة المرافق التعليمية، بالإضافة إلى إلزام الهيئة التعليمية والإدارية بالحضور إلى المدارس وتدريس التلاميذ عن بعد التزاما بالاشتراطات الصحية، ونظرا لأن الوزارة وضعت شبكات إنترنت فائقة السرعة للتغلب على مشاكل الاتصال، وذلك من خلال برنامج تيمز وتفعيل المنصة الإلكترونية لوزارة التربية. وقد وضعت الوزارة في ذلك الوقت استراتيجية تعالج ما يسمى الفاقد التعليمي.